Hello students, this is Miss Fatma, teacher of class 2 from the Smart School Sir Syed Ahmed Khan campuses and Gulistane-Johar campus. Students, in this video we are going to discuss one of the chapter of your science book named as Our Body Skin, which is given on your book page number 10. In this chapter we are going to learn about the importance of skin and about its functions. Our body. Our body has many parts. Every part of our body has a special function. As you all know, students, that we have different parts in our body like ears, eyes, nose, mouth, hands, and they all have their different special functions. Skin is one of the most important part of our body. It is the largest part of our body, students. Among all the other parts of our body, skin is one of the most important part of our body. It covers all our body. There are two main layers of skin. One is epidermis that we can see, and the other one is dermis, and the other inner layer is dermis. Functions of skin. Our skin helps to regulate our body temperature. Our skin helps to control or maintain our body temperature. The second one is we can sense the temperature and texture of different things with the help of skin. That means our skin gives us the sense to feel the temperature, whether something is hot or cold, and it also helps us in sensing the texture of something, whether something is smooth or rough. And it also protects our inner body from infection. It also protects our body from infection. Now let's see how does it help us to regulate our body temperature. You know, students, during summer when it's too hot, our body starts sweating. Isn't it, students? When it's too hot, we feel our body starts sweating. Our skin has tiny holes called pores. There are tiny holes in our skin which are called pores. Our body sweats in heat through skin pores, which helps in releasing body weight. So students, when during hot weather our body starts sweating, our skin starts sweating, or the sweat starts coming out from the pores of our skin, this releases the heat from our body. Whatever heat that is present in our that is in our body, it releases out, and this cools down our body temperature. So this is how skin maintains our body temperature during summer. Another case is when it's summer, when during winter. When it's too cold, our body starts shivering, isn't it, students? When it's too cold, we started to shiver, isn't it? Our body starts shivering, which warms up our body. This warms up our body and we don't feel cold anymore. So this warms up our body, and this is how skin maintains the temperature of our body during winter season. Skin also gives us the sense of touch. Like by touching something, we can feel the pain of something, or it also gives us the sense to feel the temperature of something, whether something is hot or warm, or whether something is cold. And it also gives us the sense to feel the pressure on our skin or on our body. Okay, so in the case of temperature, as the skin gives us the sense to feel the temperature of something, so when we touch something hot, like when we touch a cup of hot tea, or when we touch a hot pan, we can feel the temperature of that hot tea or hot pan with the help of our skin, isn't it? We can feel that something is hot. So, and how do we do that? This helps us, our skin helps us to do so. In the same way, if we touch something cold, for example, if we touch ice cubes or if we touch something cold, if we touch a cold drink, or if we are eating ice cream, we can feel that it is cold. So again, our skin helps us to feel that something is cold. It gives us the sense to feel the temperature. The next is how does our skin helps us to feel the pain? So students, whenever anything that is pointed touches our skin, or anything that is any pointed thing is inserted in our body, we can feel the pain. In the same way, when we accidentally touch the thorn that appears from the stem of a plant or a tree, we can feel the pain. Isn't it, students? So our skin helps us to sense the pain when something pointed is inserted in our body or touches our body. In the same way, we can feel the pressure on our skin or on our body as well. When we are exerting a pressure on something, or when a pressure is exerted on our body, we can feel the pressure with the help of our skin. And it also protects our inner body from infections, as our whole body is covered with skin, so it protects our inner body from infections or from germs. Now students, let's see how does the skin helps us to feel the texture of something, whether something is rough or smooth. So students, let's take the example of a carpet and a silky cloth. What you have to do, touch the surface of carpet with one of your hand, and touch the surface of a silky cloth with your other hand. You can feel the difference. I want all of you to try this at your home. Touch the surface of a carpet with one of your hand, and touch the surface of a silky cloth with the other hand. You can feel the difference between both of their surfaces, as the surface of carpet is rough, whereas the surface of silky cloth is smooth and silky. So this is how skin helps us to feel the texture of something. Now students, different people around the world have different skin color and textures. Students, you all must have seen people with different skin color, isn't it? As you can see in this picture as well, that some of the children are having a dark skin color and some are having fair skin color. So what's the reason behind that? Let's see what's the reason behind that. The color of our skin is affected by a substance called melanin. Students, melanin is a substance that is present in our skin. The more melanin we have in our skin, the darker our skin will be. Even students, you must have observed that when our body is exposed to sun, like when we visit beach and our body is exposed to sun, our skin gets darker. Because when our body is exposed to sun, our body produces more melanin to protect our body. Our body produces more melanin to protect our skin from the rays of sun, or to protect our body from the rays of sun. So this is why our skin gets darker, or it gets tan. So this is how the substance that is present in our body called melanin affects the color of our skin. So people who live in warm climatic regions where the rays from sun are more intense, they tend to have a dark skin because their body is exposed to sun. Therefore, as I've told you just now, that their body produces more melanin to counteract the effect of sun's rays. So to protect their body from sun, their body produces more melanin. Therefore, they get dark, their skin gets darker. So that is the reason why the people living in warm climatic regions have dark skin. people living in cold regions, whereas people living in cold regions have fair skin color because they are not exposed to harmful sun rays. So students, you all must have observed that people who are living in northern areas, or the people who are living in cold regions, they have fair skin color because they are not much exposed to harmful rays. Their body is not exposed to harmful rays of the sun. So their body produces less melanin, and their skin do not get darker. So this is why they have fair skin color. The people who are living in cold areas have fair skin color. So students, now you all must know how important skin is for our body. It is the most important part of our body, and it has many functions, like it regulates the temperature of our body, and it protects our body from infections, and it gives us the sense of temperature and pain. We can also feel the pain. So students, I hope you all have enjoyed today's lesson very much. Thank you.